I have prepared for you an amazing training, 4 pillars to becoming a full-time online coach course creator, which I'm gonna talk to you in this video. I want you to listen in carefully, study. I'm bringing a lot of passion to the table, so I can up-level your game and you can achieve this one goal that you desire the most to achieve, which is to become a full-time online coach, course creator, and do only this one thing as your career. Let's dive into it right now. This is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna be sharing my screen with you so you can also read the text next to my speech and so on, okay? And everything can be clearly presented to you. Let's begin right now. The first thing that you need to understand is that you're gonna need to discover your expertise, right? And you're gonna really need to hone down on that expertise so you become really good at delivering certain values, certain outcome to other people in any areas of life, from social relationships, health, nutrition, mindset, helping other people do the hobbies better or whatever, teaching, guiding, right? And you're gonna need to be able to deliver other people a major outcome in life, right? So it's gotta be like a huge gap between where they are at right now and where they are going, right? So the first question that I want you to ask yourself is, what are your skills? What are your gifts? And what's your experience that you went through? Also ask yourself, what is that comes easy to you? Right? What is that comes easier to you than to others? Right? Because that could be a really great skill, expertise that you got, right? If you can do something in an easier way than others, right? That could be your purpose as well, right? That you can bring that value, that idea to other people, right? Then the second thing, ask yourself as well, what is that you would like to be known for? Right? What is that you would like other people to see you that is your expertise, right? What's that thing that you want to shine about and so on, right? So these are a few questions that you can ask yourself. That's how you're going to determine the skill, the expertise, the gifts, the value that you got. And then in the next pillar, I'm going to explain you how can you turn this into a package or an offer, right? But the last question here that you should ask yourself is, what's that one major outcome that you can deliver to others, right? What's that big thing that you can deliver to others? It's got to be a major thing. It's got to be big, valuable thing, because for that one thing you can then charge a higher price, right? If that makes sense, please let me know down below in comments that this makes sense. And if you got any questions about discovering your value, your expertise, and how to get clear about it and so on. After you have discovered your expertise, your skills, and decided on what's that one major outcome that you could deliver to others, you will want to package that solution that you have discovered, that value, into a valuable course or program, right? You will want to create also a great transformational structure through which you take those people who you attract then later and deliver them that outcome, right? So basically, we're gonna create kind of a package, a course, a program, a service through which you work with others and charge a great price for it, right? Now, the first step of how do you begin creating that transformational process or outline is that you brainstorm all the problems that people have, the challenges, you write them down, the things that they would find challenging, right? What are their limiting beliefs that they have toward achieving that one major outcome? And also, so write down what are the things that are stopping them to move forward on their own toward having that final result, that outcome that they desire, right? Also write down, brainstorm down all of the questions that people would have about moving forward, right? Moving on toward the outcome, and what would be the knowledge pieces that they need, right? That they need to find handy as well so they can move forward, right? So I just shared with you 4 or 5 things that you need to brainstorm and write down and dump them into onto a notepad, onto a paper, right? Because now the second step here will be you creating a service, a solution, right? Organizing all of these things, right? Organizing the answers, the solutions, the knowledge pieces into a structured way through which you're gonna be taking people, right? And I really recommend you to have structure through which you take people, right? Course outline, program outline, so your clients that you're gonna work with don't get lost and they have expectations of what's next, and it's easier for you to work with many because you know on which step of the journey each person is, right? But it's up to you. You can work just through random one-on-one sessions as well. I see many people do that, and so on. But I recommend you to build structure, create structure, knowledgeable course program that other people can study, right, with you or on their own, and so on. More about that later on. But you will want to create an 8-step transformational outline through which you will deliver to them that solution, right, the outcome. And you will want to make sure that you cover all of the elements or the answers or the solutions that you wrote out in the previous point. You will want to cover them throughout your transformational path, your outline, and this outline is gonna become your course modules, your course outline, right? So write down 8 steps. Step 1 is what do they need to know first? What do they need to learn about, do first, right? And then step 2, 3, 4, 5. These 8 steps should be like a major milestones, right? And so on. In my other content pieces, I help you break down these 8 steps, come out with these 8 steps. I help you to come out with the transformational outline through certain approaches or whatever, right? Does that make sense, right? So you need to come up with 8 steps through which you're gonna take other people so they get their outcome that they desire, right? Now, the next step will be of you creating this course service package is that you expand on those 8 steps and you expand each of 8 modules, 8 or 12, whatever it is, into certain lessons, right? For example, 4 lessons for each module, right? And then those lessons, you're gonna break them down into another few topics, right? So that's how you're gonna expand your 8 steps into like a tree, into an outline, right? Through which you're gonna take other people step by step. So the next step, after you expand your outline and you got it all written out, you're gonna create the slides or the workbook or the worksheets, right? Through which you present other people this outline, through which they need to gonna go through, right? So it's all a combination of PowerPoint slides which serve like a presentation, right? And then worksheets that people need to complete, right? And so on. So they're gonna go through this knowledge through this outline, the course that you have created, and they're gonna progress, right, toward the final end outcome. So after you create the slides and the workbook, you will either work with clients one-on-one through these steps that you have created through this outline, or you will record those slides or the course into a video format, right? And you will be able to give these videos to your clients to watch before they have one-on-one sessions with you, or you will be able to sell your video course in the future or now passively as a self-study product, right? Or you're gonna take a group of clients through this course that you have created and you're gonna run a group course, group program. Doesn't matter what the delivery would be, right? This is more advanced thing already. You could consult with me as a coach or anyone else to help you to design the best version of your package, or what to do first and what to do later. I teach this also in my course and in my other content pieces, that you should actually begin working with clients one-on-one first, and then later, after you get some feedback, record those slides and give to people the videos to watch before your one-on-one session, so it's a progression, right? And then self-study video course and group course launch and so much more, right? But more about that in later on, or next time, or so on, right? So if you come up with this course outline, you record or create the slides and the workbook, and you got this solution through which you take other people to achieve that final outcome. You're gonna now need to decide on a package, right? On a service, on a program, of some other things as well that come in this package that will help you to work with that client, and these things are gonna help other people to achieve the results and that outcome that they want, right? So basically, you're gonna want to package your course into a coaching package program with some additional inclusions, right? For example, you can throw into the package a Facebook community of your other clients as well. You can throw in a daily DM support with this one client that you enrolled. You could throw in also daily quick calls, or a quick call every 3 days, just to accountability calls, just to check in with people, right? And then weekly one-on-one coaching calls, more extensive ones or whatever. Or maybe you can throw in weekly group Q&A calls, a mastermind, right? So whatever your inclusions of your package would be, you will want to put a price point on top of this, right? You will want to put a bit higher price, right, on this, so you can charge from 1 to 3K to work with each client, because you're gonna just want to have 3, 4, 5 clients per month to have this full-time online income, right? And you're gonna work with these clients in depth. So you deliver them personally or through your course or package, that one major outcome, right? So that's how I want you to structure your offer, your course, and so on. After you have created a package, right? You have discovered your expertise, your skills, you have created a course program package. You will want to start building an online social media personal brand, right? Because you, as a becoming online coach, you have this opportunity that you can work from anywhere, utilizing the power of internet, social media, through which you can connect with other people and serve them through this channel, right? So you will want to build an online personal brand and establish an authority, right? You will want to become seen as an expert or an authority on other people's eyes. So how is that you're gonna do this, right? First of all, you're gonna position your social channels so they convey your marketing message. I'm not gonna go much in depth of this, but you need to have well-written about yous on all of your social channels, bios with call to actions. You need to have some really clear content pieces that are very well written, right? I teach copywriting and online content creation a lot, so you can explore my profile, my Facebook group, my YouTube channel, and you will find trainings about content creation, copywriting, recording videos, and how to actually really clearly write about your message, right? And so on, how to come up with content topics and so much more, right? Now, if you establish your online presence, your social channels, about you, I already talked about it. If you establish your online brand positioning, right, then you will want to start expanding the audience. I'm not gonna talk about audience expansion right now as well in this training, but you will need just a quick input. You will want to master manual networking with new potential clients. You will need to know how to optimize your content with keywords, hashtags, so it can be discoverable by your potential clients, for example, right? And potentially you should run podcast or collaborate with other influencers in the industry who already have the audiences that you want to get access to as well, and you want to leverage those, right? These are a few basic audience expansion methods. I know about another 3 or 4, but I'm not gonna teach you those in this content piece, in this appearing. Now, the third thing, right, if you know how to expand your audience and so on, you will need to create a content marketing plan or whatsoever, right? You will need to become consistent with content creation, through which you will deliver the value to the world, and with that you're gonna establish an authority. You will be seen in other people's eyes as an expert, right? And here is the key. What is that makes someone attractive, right? It is actually you sharing with other people a lot of value for free or whatsoever, right? If you help them achieve certain smaller breakthroughs, right, and that their light bulbs go on and so on, right, they will be like, oh my gosh, this person just helped me, I want more from that person, I want to engage with this person more, I want to be in their company, they got the outcome that I want, they shine, they live the lifestyle that I want to live, or whatever it is, right? I would actually want to work with them. They just gave me an opportunity in this content piece that I just read, or an email that I read. They gave me an opportunity that I enroll with them, right? So that's the mindset, right? Oh my gosh, I will actually chat with them now and see what does their program look like, or whatever, right? So this is the mindset that you need to have with you creating content pieces and value on social media, because it just makes you attractive. And this is a huge key where I see a lot of new starting course creators or coaches fail. They are unable to be consistent with their appearings online, right? And so on. So I'm gonna talk about this idea in the last 4th pillar, right? But your content that you put out, right, is gonna of course establish authority. People are gonna see you as an expert. It's gonna also allow other people to engage on your topic, right? On the things that you love to talk about, the value that you deliver. Other people will have an opportunity to engage on it. And if you give them that opportunity and you drive engagement, right, there are again content formats and types through which you achieve that, and you receive their opinions, feedback. They can ask questions, you make them do those things, right? Through you driving engagement, right, you're gonna be able to achieve that other people also take action. They reach out to you, right? They book a call with you, either passively or through a conversation that you have with them or whatever, right? So as you can see, from audience expansion, content nurturing, you get into the engagement mode with other people, and engagement, guess what? It drives action. It drives conversations. And if you make other people to have conversations with you or engage with you, then you can explore their problems even more. You can qualify them. If you have a DM conversation with someone, right, you can provide them with value there. You can ask them questions. You can help already in there in that DM conversation or wherever it is, or through your content pieces. And then you can show expertise and you can invite them, hey, why wouldn't we have a call so I can help you out even more? I can create a plan for you. I can create a strategy for you so you can achieve that outcome, right? And guess what? Even if you will paint to them a picture and a plan of how they could achieve that outcome, they won't be able to just act and go there on their own, right? They will want you to hold their hand and work with you, because it's gonna be faster for them and more efficient, right? So this is the end of this 3rd pillar, but does that make sense, right? Positioning. So we talked about you coming up with expertise value, creating a course, package, program, offer through which you're gonna deliver to other people that value, how to build a social media brand presence, expand the audience, create nurturing content pieces that allow other people to engage with you or take action, and so on. And then you have conversations with people, you book calls so you can help them more and more and more, right? So this is the conclusion, and actually this is a sweet one, all right? It connects it all together, because look, even if you know those fundamentals that I have just taught you, of course you will need to study them more in depth and do them actually, and so on. That's what we're going to talk about right now, right? None of these things will work if you don't implement, or if you don't do these things that I'm going to share with you in this fourth pillar, right? First of all, you're going to need to allow yourself that the social media marketing and this that it becomes part of your lifestyle, right? You will need to let it become part of your lifestyle. It's a new age world, right? And yes, people live with their phones in their hand or whatsoever, but you can organize yourself to approach doing this really well. So first of all, before I go into your daily routines and so on, you will need to also adopt a mindset of a producer, of a creator, right? Because that person who consistently delivers and shows value to others, that person gets paid thereafter, right? Because we are actually paid for what? For delivering value to the world, right? And then that's where a financial exchange will happen or happens, right? There are stories about this as well. So, for example, right? Once when I lived in Australia, what is that I did was I decided that I'm gonna do some cold calls, right? And I made 10 cold calls to people who I could build websites for, right? And this kind of action is already putting energetical value out, right? Or, right, calling people and trying to make your business happen, right? I didn't sell any of those websites at that point, right? But what happened was, after half an hour, after I went through 10 cold calls in 2 hours, someone from some other channel or whatever recommendation called me, and they said, hey, I know someone who needs a website or to work with me as their digital creator, right? So as you can see, if you put value out to the universe in any way, right? You serve, you want the best for people, you publish something on YouTube, on Facebook, on LinkedIn, on Instagram, you share something out there, people are gonna see it or whatsoever, some things are gonna start happening, and the life is gonna give you back more, right? It's gonna pay you for your efforts, even subconsciously, right? So understand that, right? Not everything is worth of you putting out an action, right? I just wanted to throw this to you as well. Probably I just want to share with you, don't give up on this online growth journey or anything similar, right? I'm gonna talk about this idea on the last note here, but okay, so if you understand that, right, you will adapt a mindset of a producer, creator, value generator that you're gonna share on social media or even anywhere else, right? In exchange, you're gonna get paid, you're gonna become attractive, and so on. If you do this for a long period enough, if you achieve consistency, I'm gonna cover that later on here, things will start working with you, right? Maybe another quick story. I don't know why I'm going into the stories right now, but when I worked in Australia, for example, with a company, right, a wedding photography company, that company has been growing for 30 years, right? 30 years they have been building the business and earning referrals and client successes, and after 30 years of hard work, everyone was just recommending them, right, and hiring them. They didn't put not much of activity into marketing and so on. People were just coming to them, right? So I want to share with you this idea, because you cannot expect that people are just gonna come to you right now as a starting online entrepreneur or coach. So you're gonna need to probably make your own way first, right, and share that value with other people first. And I talk about these two phases of online marketing and execution in my YouTube videos and other content pieces as well, right? So anyways, this aside now, right, you will need to be able to make a decision that you want to do this on a long term, right? and so on. So how you're gonna do this is you're gonna do this through your daily execution routine, right? I want you to be able to optimize your daily routine in a way that you can repeat it over and over again. And what you should do daily if you're becoming an online coach, course creator, and online entrepreneur is you should write one content piece per day or every second day, and you should publish it, right? Either I teach content types, content formats as well in my private course or in my other content pieces, right? But either if that's a video, if that's a content written post, if that's an email that you send out, if that's a YouTube long video, or anything that it is, right? You will, so what I was gonna say here was that, yeah, you gotta do that daily, right? That's the first thing. The second thing that you will want to do is engage with people, right? Reply to their comments, and so on, even reach out to new people. You need to do some social engagement. That's gonna drive the conversations. You should reach out to people, or those who reach out to you, you should have conversations with them, reply to everyone every day, have chats, ask questions, make your way, right? Provide value, help. This is gonna drive sales calls. Sales calls are gonna drive client enrollments, client calls, and so on, right? And also daily, you're gonna need to do the business development activities, right? Which are everything that you gotta do, right? Course development, course creation, your PC management, content management, customer support, all of those things that come to you and are become your responsibility as an online business owner or any kind of business owner, right? These are the things that you're gonna need to do daily, and you're gonna need to do these things consistently, right? That's the key. That you achieve consistency, and you start small at first, do some minimal activities every day, maybe write 2 content pieces a week if you're just starting out, or write the first one, right? And then start being consistent with daily content production. That's why I said to you before, you will need to become a producer, a creator, right? Okay, another thing here is start with minimal execution, right? And then you will add on top, because you need to make sure that this work that you put in is enjoyable as well, right? And so you enjoy the work, you enjoy the process, and you do it passionately, right? I mean, of course, you cannot be completely in your comfort zone or whatsoever, right? You will need to get over yourself, right? But how did I transform myself was slowly kept building on myself for 3, 5, 7 years, right? And I'm happiest the most when I'm active thereafter, when I'm productive, when things are working for me, when I just show up and I know how to do it. You gotta develop your habits, your expertise, skills in a way that they become effortless for you to do. And one of those things is online marketing, content creation, and what else? All the things that you do. It's gotta start becoming effortless to you, so then you do it with joy, right? You should start enjoying producing some videos, content pieces that you create, whatever you write, sending out emails, and all of those things that I already talked about. It's my passion, right? It's gotta become yours as well. And of course, you're gonna need to know how to do it, right? And that's why I'm showing you, teaching you how it is to be right now an online coach, online entrepreneur, online course creator, how it is to live this kind of lifestyle, right? So basically, you're gonna want to achieve consistency, and this is how you should do it. This is, again, a huge key. Focus only on one thing. Helping. Is not that your passion? Is that not your actual purpose, that you help? Right? Don't even focus on where is my next client, when I'm gonna enroll my first client, when I'm gonna enroll 3 clients per week or per month, right? Don't worry, right? Focus on helping, producing, putting in all out, improving your expertise, skills, improving your online marketing and sales approaches, and blah, blah, blah. Focus only on helping and discovering other people's needs and wants and desires. And if you recognize that you can bridge their gap, hey, here is your next client, right? But you're gonna need to do these activities consistently for a longer period of time, right? So this shall make sense. Now, here is the thing. Lastly, I want you to make a commitment that you're gonna go on this journey and you're gonna achieve it no matter what, that you're gonna achieve that outcome that you desire no matter what, that you're gonna figure it all out and you're gonna get there. No matter what will be your obstacles on your journey, I want you to make a commitment that no matter what, on longer term, you're gonna get there, that you're gonna become an expert on certain topic, you're gonna build an online authority, right? And you're gonna achieve that attractive status, so the things will come to you, they will flow, and all of these things are gonna be working for you. I went through this same journey myself 4-5 years ago when I kind of discovered my purpose. I came across the entrepreneurship and digital marketing and the online world, and I saw an opportunity that there exists something that I want to be and have, and I decided at that time on this one ultimate achievable goal myself that I'm gonna become a full-time online coach, course creator, and I'm gonna figure it out no matter what. Doesn't matter how much time does it take, no, doesn't matter what kind of things won't be working for me, I'm gonna get there. And I did that, right, in these last 2 or 3 or 4 years. So I want you to make the same commitment as well, that you're gonna get there no matter what. Now, here is the thing. There is a person was asking me in the comments if I got any examples of my programs and how can people work with me, and I said yes I do. So the first thing that I want you to do actually is that you subscribe to this YouTube channel so you don't miss my future valuable content pieces, because on my YouTube I teach a lot of things that I also teach in my course, in my program, right? And I want to serve you. I don't want you to miss out on anything. I want you to be part of my journey and engage with me. Now the second thing is I got a 15-minute training on a website which is training.primoslazar.com. I want you to visit that page and I want you to watch this 15 minutes video, because it's gonna provide you with the complete framework foundation of the methods that I follow and how do I work. Right? So I want you to watch that video, and then you're gonna have an option down below to fill in the application and book a call with me as well, and we can discuss our collaboration package of how can we work together. But if you guys are asking, I want now to answer to you, how does it look like to work with me? The first thing is that I work with you one-on-one. I can partner up with you and I can work with you on your business so you can achieve a full-time online coaching business status, right? Hopefully this makes sense. But anyways, I partner up with you, with my clients. I hear from them and talk with them on every 2 or 3 days, right? Through a private app that I use, through which we communicate, chat, and then agree on a next call, right? And we work together. Often I do some technical work for them, for you, so you don't struggle that much on, building, establishing that landing page, the email marketing, the project management software for content management, all of these kind of things. But yeah, I often do some technical work for you with you if that's part of our collaboration and agreement, right? Now, what is that we actually go through working together is this. I got a video course modules program outline, which is a 12 module course. It goes also for 12 weeks. And the main goal is that you position yourself very well online as an online coach course creator. Secondly, that you know what is that you're gonna need to be doing to hit a full-time monthly income as a coach course creator and do this as your full-time career. And the third thing is that you learn how to, instead of speak to one person at a time and enroll one person at a time, that you actually know how to speak to many and run this kind of workshop in your private Facebook group and your email list and so on. And you execute on this group course launch, right? So you enroll a bigger number of students into your program in one shot. Right? That's the third thing that you get out of working with me. And then also how to turn your course into a hybrid program version, that it's an ongoing version and you can keep accepting new clients throughout all the year, right? I mean, that's just another thing here, but this is another inclusion in working with me, right? One-on-one work, video course materials that you watch before you attend my one-on-one calls. And the third thing is I run 2 times a week group Q&A calls where we meet as a group of my clientele, right? A mastermind group, and I answer all of your questions there on spot, and you all benefit from each other's questions and my answers, and this brainstorming and masterminding happens, right? The next thing then, there is a private Facebook group community, and one important thing as well is you can ask me questions in my Teachable platform where I host my course, and I immediately reply to you on spot there, right? And I also provide you with a daily accountability partner from our group clientele mastermind, and the fifth or sixth thing that's quite important is I often provide my new clients with a virtual assistant that helps them with some manual networking, audience expansion actions, so you can manually get across new potential clients in the first few weeks immediately and have conversations with them and enroll them, right? More about that you can ask me on our call. These are the inclusions of my program, right? Now let me explain you what is that we actually go through working together. What are those modules, right? And the steps that we go through. I help you to get clear on your expertise and on your value. That's the first thing, right? The second thing that I help you with is structuring a really great course program that is energetically very well aligned to you. You believe in it and you enjoy creating it, right? And you enjoy working with others through that structure, right? So I help you to create your course, your program, package your offer so you're really clear about it, right? Then the next thing is we together establish an online presence, social media channels, an online conversion system, a landing page with a free video that explains your methods where people can passively book a call with you. With this, we also build an email list. Then I show you how to set up teachable sales page and course platform that hosts your course, right? And so on, so you can upload it. Of course, I teach you how to create that course, the slides in the previous steps and so on. And then after we got it all positioned, I teach you the online marketing techniques, right? How to expand your audience. There is 5 or 6 ways that I teach you how to do that, how to create content pieces that nurture that audience, copywriting, recording videos, with photography, images for yourself, and all of these kind of things. I teach you all of these things, how to be really good copywriter, and multi-purposing, sending out to your email list, to Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, whatever it is, right, TikTok. Then I teach you how to create leads, right? How to drive engagement from your content so people reach out to you and you can drive conversations from which you book calls, right? So I teach you this sales mastery as well. Conversations with people in DMs, booking calls, and those sales call conversations. I teach you that as well. The last 8 module of these 8 first modules is execution. How can you achieve consistency with your daily work and weekly work and build a habit and show up and share this value that we talked about before, right, with other people. So achieving consistency is the key to building a full-time online coaching business, right? Then the next 4 modules are how to establish a Facebook group community and fill it in, build an email list at the same time, announce your workshop challenge, go live a few times in your Facebook group, speak to many, introduce them to your offer, and do another few live videos toward them, and then get that group of people to enroll with you in one shot into your course program, right? So this is the launch method that I also teach in my last 4 modules, 12 modules altogether. Usually a person needs 3 months to go through it and master it all, through it and build it all up, right? And know how to do it. And then I give you another 3 months to keep being part of my group mastermind weekly calls. So it's basically 6-month program through which I take you through, and that's fairly all of it, right? The last thing is the price point. It goes from 1K to 3K to begin with, right? I got options for different budgets, so I can customize my package, right? Because I can utilize my video course materials, my video modules, and I can also often remove my one-on-one work or whatsoever and just give you the access to the group 2 times a week calls, right? But if you take the full package or whatsoever, I work with you one-on-one as well. I got also higher prices than just this, and I really work with some people very much intensively, and I'm their partner in crime when they are doing the group course launches and enrolling a lot of people into their courses, into their programs, right? So regardless of where you're at, I am very much open and willing to speak with you and see what would be the best plan and collaboration package between me and you to work on together, right? But the goal is that you become a full-time online course creator and coach. You know all of those, master all of those techniques that I talked about, and that you can learn the launch process to, instead of speak to just to one person at a time, speak to many, right? That's the goal of my program, so you can achieve this status of being a full-time online coach and just do this one thing as your career. Definitely you're gonna need to show up, you're gonna need to do the work. I don't allow you to step forward if we have not checked off this one task that we are doing at the moment, right? We go from the beginning to the end. I follow a certain checklist that I got. We need to check off all of the things, so I know that you've done the work, that you master things, and that you are clear about all of the steps and what does it all includes or entails or whatsoever, right? So if you want to know more about how it is to work with me, just follow to the training.primoslazar.com page, study my methods more in depth, and under that you can DM me or book a call with me, and I'm gonna have a chat with you. We're gonna design the best package for you, and you can become part of my community and work with me as well, right? So I just wanted to throw this out there, so everyone is clear how it is possible to work with me. And that's gonna be pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching this training and attending it. I will appreciate you subscribing to my channel, and if you got questions, let me know in comments below, or visit my training.primoslazar.com landing page and DM me there, or book a call with me, fill in the application form, and we potentially can do some great things together. Thank you so much again, and I will see you in the next videos.